guys approach the series after winning at Northern to make sure you're not satisfied and continue to play well?
I think we just take the same approach that we took up in Northern. We shouldn't change anything at all. The approach that we took up in Northern is what got us to where we are. And I don't get the feeling that anyone feels satisfied either. This is a team that we think we can beat, and we believe that we can beat. So just focusing on the same things that we focused on, the daily approach like Coach preaches all the time, that's going to be key to hopefully getting the same results.
Talk a little bit about the approach. You said you just need the same approach this weekend as opposed to last weekend.
Yeah.
So was the approach last weekend any different than it had been in other weekends?
No, not really.
Okay.
It's the thing that the same things we focus on all year is just practice today. You focus on that, you get done with that, and then you can think about tomorrow. We're not thinking about beyond this weekend. We're not even thinking about beyond tomorrow's practice right now. So focusing on the things like that, the little details, is what has really got us to where we are. So we definitely don't want to change anything now.
How much is the experience making a difference for you guys the second half?
I think it's making a difference. I mean, a lot of our production is coming from younger guys who didn't have any experience coming into the year, and now they're really coming into their own. So I definitely think it's helped them. And as an older guy, I hope that my experience and my upperclassmen experience helping them along and just showing everyone the way and knowing what it's like to win a playoff series. I hope that's helped too, and I think it has.
With these young kids, when they came in, were you thinking, man, these guys are pretty good, and they're just going to keep getting better as the year goes on?
Yeah,
so you're not surprised by
No,
that?
not at all. I mean, you could see it from the first few skates we had as a team that it was a talented class, and you've seen Carpenter all year. He's been as consistent, if not more consistent than anyone producing. And guys like Burkle and DeSalvo, you could see that they're going to be good players. It's just a matter of time. So it's good to finally see them have a good weekend like DeSalvo did, especially. And from here, they're only going to get better. So that's big for us.
What is the success you've had as a team in the second half mean in terms of learning how to win and building confidence, not for the future?
I think it means a good amount. I think it's pretty important, but knowing how to win games is something that we're still learning to do. Coach said to us going into the third period of the game in Northern, playing with the lead is something that we haven't got a lot of chances to do this year, and I think we did a good job of closing that game out, closing the series out, and that's something that with more opportunities going into third periods with leads, that's going to help us learn how to win games and close out series like we did up in Northern.
What makes Ferris so good? When you think of Ferris State, what comes into your mind?
Well, for a #1 team, they're not what you think of when you think of like Michigan and Notre Dame as like, top line, like really good top prospects. I think they have no NHL draft picks maybe. So they're a team that's a hard-working team. They didn't, nothing was handed to them, and from top to bottom, they got a lot of guys that know what it takes, and they battle, and they have talent. So they're a tough team, but overall, we think that we match up pretty well with them.
That's good.
All right,
Thanks,
good.
Mark. Thank you.
you.